Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Before you ask me why I'm wearing this cap indoor, I messed up my own hair and I don't want to show it on video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to receive ADS-B signals from aircrafts which are flying in the vicinity of your own location or in the vicinity of the location of your antenna, more specifically. So first I'm going to open up Flight Radar, which is an app or a website to track air traffic all over the globe. So on the Flight Radar map, you can see one plane which is parked in our airport, and another plane is approaching Kolkata, which has crossed Kharagpur and it is approaching Kolkata. So I'm going to try and receive direct ADS-B links from these two aircrafts using the antenna and an RTL-SDR dongle. You can use any other compatible SDR dongles as long as it receives in the 1090 MHz band or 1.09 GHz band. So now comes the fun part. So now I have connected the RTL-SDR dongle, which is connected to the antenna to my phone, and on my phone I have a ADS-B decoder application. You could also use your laptop and your laptop's ADS-B decoder softwares, but there's no actual difference between an Android phone or a laptop when it comes to ADS-B. I mean, there are no extra aeroplanes which show up on a laptop which the Android phone cannot show up. So yeah, I'm now getting a lot of valid frames. So if I click on map, I can now track the aircraft which is approaching Kolkata right now, as you can see on the screen. You might say that I'm using internet, but I have switched off both mobile data and Wi-Fi, and still I have a live feed from that aircraft. So this is not dependent on internet. This is in fact a live direct transmission from that aircraft to my antenna. Let me just verify this by opening up Flight Radar once more. I'm on the Flight Radar window. Oh right, I have to switch on internet because Flight Radar application is based on internet. I mean, it uses internet services. So I'm basically pulling data from their servers. And viewing or tracking a plane on Flight Radar and tracking it using actual ADS-B signals, direct ADS-B signals, is a lot different. So this aeroplane is showing right above Kolkata, and if I try to see the details, this is a Boeing 747. Yeah, it was a 4-engine plane showing up over there too, and it has departed from Dubai and nobody knows where it's going. I don't know why it's ending. So on my ADS-B map also, it shows up on the exact location as the Flight Radar map. So now I'm going to show you what my setup actually looks like. So I'm going to go on the terrace and I'm going to show you what the antenna looks like, how I'm feeding the antenna to the RTL-SDR and all that. But before I show you, I must tell you that this is very far from a perfect ADS-B receiving setup. I just have a simple dipole matched to somewhere, roughly matched to 1090 MHz, and I have it on a 12 to 15 feet high PVC pole, which is also two PVCs zip tied together. So that is not perfectly done. And the coaxial cable also is a 75 ohm one. Ideally, you would want a 50 ohms coaxial cable when it comes to ADS-B and all these things. So I had a long length of RG6 cable lying around, and that is actually the cable which are used in cable TV or dish TV, D2H TV connections. So that is a 75 ohm cable. But it works. I mean, yeah, there are certain impedance mismatches and certain other compromises which are there in my system, but considering the compromises, this system actually works really well. So without any more delay, let's go to the terrace and let's see our antenna setup. So over there you can see a small dipole matched to 1090 MHz and which is connected to a coaxial cable which runs down the a PVC mast and enters my room through the window over there. And the PVC mast is literally wedged between two metal water pipes which are emerging from the water reservoir on top of our roof. And that is a very hastily done setup over there, but it works really well considering the compromises I had to make. So yeah, let's get back to the room. Probably I didn't mention what ADSB stands for. ADSB stands for Automatic Dependent Surveillance Broadcast. And yeah, I know it's quite a mouthful, but it really means that a plane is transmitting a bunch of telemetry data like its altitude, its airspeed, latitude, longitude, bearing, which is at what degree it is headed to, and its call sign and all those things. So once you decode those things, you can locate that plane or even track that plane over time on a map. So receiving ADSB signals isn't that hard, as you saw, and it is also not that costly. An RTL-SDR dongle costs around 2000 rupees, and the antenna is really cheap. In fact, I made it myself, and the PVC pipe, I just found it lying around somewhere in my house. The coaxial cable is also found, it is not bought from somewhere. The cable TV guys left this coaxial cable in our house, so I just used it for this purpose. And you already have a phone, probably a OTG cable also, so yeah, you don't really have to buy too many things for this. So if you're interested in receiving such signals, I would highly encourage you to do that and build your own system. So that's it from this video. See you in the next one. Bye.